Hey everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be focusing on shield scents, and these were started production in 2010, but a few of them are going to have double die reverses, and I selected the top 10 that I feel like are pretty solid spreads. They're significant, they're notable, and they're certainly worth more money than their 1 cent that you could spend them for, but there's often not a ton of awareness around this series, so there's still probably a fair amount of these out there that you should be looking for. And I'll have a presentation with clear values and photos that I'll explain. So let's get right into that and go through these top 10 that you should be searching for. And before we get into the main part of the video, just a quick reminder, these are not double struck. The hubbing that created the dies that then strikes the coins, that's where the doubling occurs. So every coin being struck by one of the dies that strikes one of these will have presumably struck many other ones. That's why they're the same each time. I've gone in chronological order, so they're not going to be like listed by the most valuable one, but the first one is a nice double die reverse on the designer's initials, LB, on the back, and it's like a extra thickness class 9 doubling, and the spread is to the southwest and the northeast. This is what a normal LB would look like. Here it's just way thicker. The values are not crazy on a lot of these, but they're, $10. Most of the coins you'll find in Pocket Change are still mint state given how new they are. So these are good ones to find. This one's a little bit nicer, and a second one from 2010. You can see a clear spread in the L and a little bit of notching sort of on the lower right parts of the L and the B. So these are really nice. And then in 2011, we have a great double die reverse where there's a little bit of a spread on the United. You can see in the tips, and this one's supposed to be more valuable, better recognized, can grade at ANACs, and has a nice extra thickness going on this time in the northwest southeast direction. So both exhibiting some nice characteristics there, a more valuable find. This one's also considered better. I don't see the notching, maybe a little bit that well in the 1 cent, but it's really apparent in the LB having that spread, again, northwest, southeast. So this one's a little less valuable, but a really good one to search for in 2011. 2012 also brings us a really nicely doubled reverse. I'm surprised it's not more valuable, but clear, almost like a big spread in the JFM initials, and then you also see a little bit of doubling in the shield itself. So, great coin to be searching for. And then in 2013, we have multiple as well. I don't always include the sort of comparisons, but the JFM here just massively doubled, especially sort of along the bar of the J, the F, and the M. Same thing in the thickness of the L and the B, maxing out at about $25. But this one, just another great example, and the following one is relatively similar. You can see the difference, though. This is more of like a east-west sort of sideways spread, whereas here there's more of a shift that goes downward to make it a southeast-northwest. Similar thing going on here in the JFM. It's best, it's most easily seen when it's like a direct comparison. And again, this is like $35. Nice coin, and the values are just sort of being understood more recently, especially because there's not as much awareness with the newer double dies. This one is a significant extra thickness one in the United States, just very clearly all the way through. Really nice extra thickness on the devices or on the lettering, really. But one of the more valuable ones, capping at about $75. And then 2018D, we see some nice notching in the of states. Just a great way to, I believe that this is the last one here, unless I'm wrong. No, there's one more. Great way to wrap up, well, I guess the only D-mint that we're going to focus on today. But again, nice notching all in the of states. We'll see how many of these examples surface in the long run. There's also the 2018D doubled ear, of course, so look out for that on the front of the coin. And then here, a minor extra thickness, but since it's so new, just figured I wanted to give it a little bit of a shout out, focus on it. Real nice thickness in the sort of left to right, east to west in the LB. So that brings us to the conclusion of our 5 different varieties that I want to go over. I would say my favorite one probably going to be maybe this one, or possibly, let's see, there was one more. I really like some of the super extra thick designers initials. So there we go. Glad to have been able to present it to you today. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated. I've also got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so you can follow me there. TreasuretownYT.com is the main channel website. Definitely give that a visit. I've got a lot of information about me up there and the channel. CoinGrabBag.com as well currently redirects there, but it's some good opportunities for very fair grab bags, both made by me and other sellers. A lot of different options, so that's a good way to support. There's also TreasuretownCoins.com. In the future, my coin dealing operation will be done out of that website. CoinMeltPrice.com for updates on the melt prices of your coins, both US and world. A lot of resources in that website. And then CoinsMetalsCards.com being developed right now as a marketplace and news source for coins, metals, cards, and collectibles in general. So I'll see you on my future videos. Looking forward to seeing you there, and hope you have a good day.